All right, my name is Christopher. I have HSV2 down here, and disclaimer, this is not medical advice. If you want less information, talk to a doctor. Okay, this is why safe sex doesn't actually exist. And I've thought about this a lot, and I've realized that safe sex is not real. And here is why. Number one, guys are typically not tested for HPV because it's tough to test guys. You can have it without symptoms most of the time. Guys and girls are not tested for HSV, which is herpes, whether that be up here or down there. So most people, whilst saying they don't have herpes, probably can't prove on a piece of paper like HSV negative because you're not typically tested for it. So with that being said, the next topic is that condoms don't necessarily prevent transmission of either one. So HSV or HPV could be passed through skin-to-skin contact with or without protection being used, and typically with or without symptoms being present. Now, I've drawn up a little thing for you guys to see. So here we have me. We have tested HSV2 positive. We also have disclosed, yes. We have Kyle over here. Tested, no idea. Disclosed, not really. So when it comes to this, I will be judged and stigmatized just because I know my status. But most of the time, people will just live within a ignorance is bliss perspective when it comes to Kyle. So this goes for guys and for girls, but the only reason why people with herpes seem so scary is because you know for certain that they have it. Now, I'm not making this video to say that everybody out there has herpes and you should be scared, but I'm simply trying to, I guess, insert the thought that if a girl or a guy rejects you for having herpes because they're scared of the risk, everybody is putting themselves at a small risk whenever they come in contact with any person, whether it's kissing them, whether it's having sex with them, whether it's both. There is a small chance that we don't think about whenever we're sexually active or if we kiss someone. And oftentimes, even like me, I didn't think about any sort of risk until I got herpes. And now if people come in contact with me, they will be aware of the risk that they had not been aware of or not thought about had they been with someone else who didn't really disclose. And I'll even go on the next point, which is that when it comes to genital herpes and the whole condom usage thing, not everyone is going to have outbreaks in locations that are covered by a condom. I'm the person, I'm the example. I get my outbreaks on my pubic area. So, hypothetically speaking, if we go back to Kyle, let's say Kyle doesn't know he has herpes and wouldn't suspect he has herpes because nobody wants to expect to have herpes, right? They're going to be in denial. I was in denial when I clearly had it. I was like, this can't be herpes. I can't have this. So back to the example, if Kyle was to have a little ingrown hair on his pubic area, similar to me, you probably wouldn't suspect it's herpes. You'd think that can't be herpes. That's so mild. Kyle has sex with you with a condom, or Karen has sex with you and you wear a condom, guys or girls, whatever. Chances of passing it on with an outbreak are, significantly higher than without an outbreak. So don't have sex during an outbreak. But what I'm saying here is condoms are not going to prevent transmission in every single situation. And there are situations where condoms won't necessarily help. And people might have outbreaks in other locations that aren't covered by a condom. And if most people aren't tested for it, you won't really know for sure. And if some people can be asymptomatic or have such mild symptoms that they never suspect that it's herpes, a lot of people who have no idea or don't know their status are not going to then check to see if everything is clear before having sex. So to circle back, safe sex doesn't actually exist because there are small risks when it comes to kissing or genital contact, but oftentimes ignorance is bliss and we don't really think about these things until after the fact. So just be aware of the small risks, live your life, have sex, date, kiss people. But I truly hope that this can be a more open discussion and we can also kind of be more honest with each other, because I think a lot of the stigma comes from not knowing or not disclosing or just overall not expecting what's going to happen if it happens. All right. Love you. Miss you. Hope you're doing well. Extra help in the description box. See you in the next video.